Hello fellow dragons, it's Shane from Astral Dragon Gamers, and once again we are in Deadly Premonitions, a game that last episode nearly pretty much broke me because it just got weird, it got hard, and I just did not know where I was going with it. It really caught me off center, and now I'm doing things I'm not 100% sure. Don't do that, please. So yeah, we're on to the next wonderful and strangeness that is this game, because it is weird. I have $5,000 in my hand. Good God. Yes, that's the one we're going to. Thank you.
Previously during the investigation, these puppies are making me go to another town in the boondocks again.
I didn't think you'd keep me waiting in the rain for so long.
Welcome to Greenvale. I'm a sheriff.
I love how it gives me a catch up at the very beginning, because then it tells me where I am in the story.
Feel it, Zach? My cough warned me about it.
And yet not. That's amazing. It shows me how I got here, but doesn't actually show me why I'm here and all that crap. Interesting. Thank you. That whine noise is from my air conditioner / heater. I do apologize. Alrighty, so what is my current objective? My current objective is filing options. Title. Trading cards. Okay, so I've got all that stuff. Alrighty, so currently I am... Oh crap. I did not know I could do that. Do I put it away? Pretty good. Alrighty, so currently my God, this game is broken. Ooh, thing to collect. What is that? I think I have to be waiting until around about 3 o'clock or something for a particular thing. I think the community center where I'm going to be consulting everyone. That's the diner. Supposedly I can look in all the windows of the diner, which is super weird. But there's nothing in the diner yet. I know from watching videos of this that stuff happens in the diner. It's poignant and weird and strange, which goes on par for this entire game. So, yeah. And there's stuff in there I want to do, but the guy's there cooking, so I can't go in there yet. Alright. So, it would appear that I have all the time in the world to do what I want at the moment. What that is, I don't know. I think I'll get a sheriff's car and we'll go for a wander. But I have like $5 grand. And it's just... There are so many things that I just can't get my head around in this game. The controls, the ideas, everything. I can hide in it? Oh God. Why can I hide in the dumpsters? I literally can hide in the dumpsters. Why can I hide in the dumpsters? I do not get that. Is that means there's going to be something that will happen with the dumpsters at some point? Or what? How do I get? I go around that way. I don't know. The more I play this game, the weirder and stranger it gets. I get $30 for nothing. Picking up a tag in the middle of nowhere. Alrighty. Well, clearly I need to... there's a door over there. Apparently I can go in. I can go in that door too. Whose house is this? Apparently not. I'm not allowed. Alright, interesting. Okay, at this point in time, it's time to remember where the sheriff's department is, because this place wasn't confusing enough as is. Okay, go right up the street and I will be there. Excellent. Or I can go right up the street and get the card. I'll go up the street and get the card. Just so many weird things. Like this. Why should I be able to do this? There was great. Take item. Thank you. I don't know. People have bullets in their mailboxes. Good to know. So many things I don't understand about this game. And now I've got that song stuck in my head. Yep, it's in my head. Oop. Put gun away, please. Okay. Alrighty. To the map again because I'm lost again. Not that lost. Excellent. I'm in the right vicinity. And there is the lucky card that I'm looking for. Question is, can I get to it? These and many more questions will be answered shortly. It's locked. There's no way in here? At all? Apparently not. Cannon. There's a park with massive pop-in. Oh god, so much pop-in. Okay, still not getting a lot of this. Game is weird. Game is strange. I just keep on coming to points where I just don't understand. I know I should be able to understand half this. I can see inside. Okay. Amazing. Okay. Country ham will satisfy a moderate amount of hunger. Ooh, buddy. Coffee, black, makes it harder to become sleepy for a short while. and I got money for peeking. Right. Again, this game. So many strange things that don't make sense. Alright, so I can nick a car. That's good to know. Now, where am I going? Alright, let's do this. Into the horror car that is the car. Again. Definitely not having that view. I gotta get fuel again? God. Damn it.
Okay, Zach. I've been thinking about what movie I'd like to watch next. And finally, I've made a decision. It's always hard to narrow it down just to one movie. But I've put a lot of thought into this. And I'm sure you'll agree with me. 1975. Directed by Steven Spielberg himself. The grandfather of panic movies. Set in a small town in Massachusetts. That movie made me stay away from the beach for years. I was always afraid that a hand might come floating up. You know what I'm talking about, right? Yeah? It's Jaws. The underwater camera work accompanied by that John Williams music. I'd never been that scared by a movie before. But the best thing about it is that it isn't just another panic movie. The mayor who won't close the beach even when there are so many victims. And Chief Brody putting the citizens' lives above all else. The film gave a lot of time to the dispute and friction between them. It certainly had a lot of messages for a 2-hour film. That's probably another reason why it was such a record-breaking hit. One of my regrets in life is that I didn't see it at the movie theater. I guess I was still just a child back then. But still, I wanted to taste that terror in real time. That reminds me, Zach. Did you know this one? Jaws also appears in another movie that was produced by Spielberg. The second Back to the Future. It was directed by Robert Zemeckis, who later made Forrest Gump.
I believe a lot of us know that one.
We'll discuss that another time. So, the scene where Jaws appears is right after Marty McFly goes 30 years into the future. He passes by a movie theater and is attacked by a holographic shark. Marty is shocked, of course, but looking closer, he sees the words, Jaws Part 19. The director is credited as Steven Spielberg Jr. In reality, there were actually only 4 Jaws movies, but it was still a great joke. 30 years from 1985 would be 2015. We'll be there pretty soon.
Yeah.
I wonder what life would be like by then, Zach.
Not much different, I can tell you that much. Alright, let's try this again. Where fuck is fuel station? Okay. This place drives me nuts because I cannot navigate it in the same way. It's just... There it is. I gotta go back? I go all the way out there. What is side missions? Side missions. George Winter lost his beloved. Oh, I did that one already. What's this one? Benjamin Franklin. There's 50 of those. Jesus Christ. Let's see, community center between 5 and 3 and 5. Okay. Well, I gotta follow that road for a mile and a half to get refuel. Okay. Oh God, I wish it wasn't so horrible to drive. I like the second one, how it's got a skateboard that actually is not 100% terrible. Anyway. Hello, Beck. How you doing? Where? That looks like a cemetery. Past the wood mill. Who are you pissed off at this time? It's closed. What do you mean it's closed? Okay. So when is this open? I need gas, damn it. Take item. Yay! Gina's sponge. Lovely. Somehow I think that's supposed to be a crude joke. They look open, but we might need to come back by car for them to notice us. I'm here by car. Why are they not open? This game will kill me, I swear it. Okay. Well, I'm running low on fuel, so that's a bad idea. This could only get worse, I'd say. Dum bum bum. Okay. Yeah. Is this the only gas station? Tell me this is not the only gas station. Oh God, I think it is the only gas station. Well, it looks like it's going to be a long walk somewhere. Alright. Looks like we're going to be finding our place where we're going. So go up this road, take the first fork, and follow it around. Connect it. Well. First fork over the river. Alright, let's have a look-see and see how we go. We've run out of fuel. So bad. Ah! Fucking controls. You swear, the designer of this game would come back with a better design of it. But then again, Sweary is not that kind of person. He just makes something in a very specific way and then expects you to accept it as it is. Why, I don't know. But Japanese game designers are often weird. Bum, 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 over the train tracks. Oh crap. All over the place now. Only gets worse. No, that was nearly me. Oh shit. Corner. I think the one thing that terrifies me most in this game is the controls for driving. Literally everything else I can live with, but the driving controls I cannot. For some reason I just cannot get over them.
Zach, Emily arranged for people to come between 1500 and 1700.
We can't do anything here right now. Let's come back at the right time.
Obviously. Alrighty. Well, it's time to light them up. Where is inventory? Here we are. Items. Time to use a cigarette. Whoa. Okay. So let's see. 1500 is 3 o'clock. There we go. Ooh, wow, I need to eat. And I have nothing. Do I? Don't know. I don't know. Use. Thank you. Alrighty. And here we are. Community Center, Mercury Theater.
Greenvale Community Center. Now that's an impressive building. The clock tower is impressive too.
Where does he pull the sou'wester out every time he's suddenly in rain? It's not in my inventory, it's not in anything else, it just suddenly appears out of nowhere. I have so many questions!
Zach, I haven't been on stage like this since elementary school. I'm not some tree in the wind this time either. That was a tough role. I was a piece of scenery. Bright red tree.
Thank you all for coming today. Getting right down to business. Agent Morgan from the Federal Bureau of Investigations wishes to speak with you.
Good afternoon. I'm Special Agent Francis York Morgan.
You had to show your badge, Jesus
Some
Christ.
of you are already aware by now of the tragic murder of Anna Graham. Truly a heinous, terrible crime. I've come to this town to solve the murder of this young, beautiful girl, and to bring the one responsible to justice.
Hush, hush, talk, 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 talk.
Unfortunately, incidents like these have a tendency to happen again. I asked to have you gathered here so I can share some advice in order to minimize the risk of further fatal incidents. Firstly, please, stay away from any dark, dangerous, isolated places.
Obviously.
Those of you with children, especially of Anna's age, please, guide your children away from such places at all costs.
That's just
Secondly,
common sense.
avoid going out when it is raining. Now, I've heard the folklore story of the raincoat killer. There is a chance that the murderer is mimicking the story. Women should also be especially careful. I would hate to see more victims.
Okay. Cue the music change. Someone very important. Bar owner and singer.
Who's the fashionably late one?
That's Carol, Thomas's sister. She owns a bar.
Thomas's sister.
Okay.
Excuse me. So, as I have said, avoid going outside when it is raining. Young women should be especially careful. Report anything or anyone suspicious immediately. The murderer will be caught and brought to justice.
Right.
You must all remain on guard until we do so. That's all I have to say. Thank you.
Okay. Weird billionaire again.
When paying for our sins, we must not frown. The loss of Anna was for that debt.
That doesn't make any sense.
When purple fog covers our town, we'll all wander in hell, I fret. So says Mr. Stewart.
Sure knows how to steal thunder. Well then, Zach, let's ask some questions before all these guys leave.
There are lists of this thing that just... I don't get it. Alright, moving forward.
Agent York, your words really made me think about Anna's death again. How could one do such a terrible thing? I'm still in shock.
Emotional
Thomas,
type, isn't
I
he?
forgot to ask. You don't have a tattoo on your back, do you?
Tattoo? I do, actually. But why?
Could you show it to me, please?
What? Now? Here?
Yes, please. This is vital for our investigation.
Okay, if it's gonna help you any.
Well, I'm wondering who G is now, but aside from that...
Did it tell you anything?
It told me that you didn't kill Anna.
Of course not. What are you saying?
You ought to see that tattoo, Zach. A big heart with an arrow through it and Love G in the center. I don't know when he got that done, but we've all been through the 80s.
Okey-doke then. Oh, Christ.
Quite a
Straight to it.
performance. Mysterious and very poetic. But I don't think many of your audience appreciated it.
Mr. Francis York Morgan, the purple fog appears with rain, soiling and ruining our town. The evil does not drain.
Find out why the town is soiled. Remove the source from which it boiled. Then and only then your case is solved. But for this to happen, to solve the crime, the proper must do the proper at the proper time. It is not yet mine, that is, Mr. Stewart's time, not mine.
But if you, Mr. York, find the right timing to chat with me, that is, with Mr. Stewart, may that be. Informative and fruitful, you will see. So says Mr. Stewart.
So, Harry, you know something. But there's some reason why you can't tell me yet. Is that what you're trying to say?
Cut the poetic rubbish, Harry, and tell us what you know. We could force you to talk, you know.
There is that thought.
Mr. Francis York Morgan, pay close attention to the signs, the omens, and the premonitions. Small they may be, they still are finds, and helpful to your investigations. So says Mr. Stewart.
Thanks for the warning, Harry. But don't worry. Me and Zach, we know what we're doing.
Unbelievably weird. Anyway, let's have a chit chat with George.
Agent Morgan, here's your chance to get to know some of the townsfolk. Don't let it go to waste.
Dum, bum, bum, da, 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 da.
Agent York, are you finished asking questions yet? When you're done, let me know. We'll all get dinner.
Nice. So, take item. I got black coffee. Dun, dun, dun. I prefer different colored, but anyway. No relation to the case, I'd figure. Okay. On there. Okay, no one there. Doesn't seem to be anyone to talk to, aside from that crazy 2-bit. Okay then. Well, it's off to... What the... Now what? Why, game? Why? You know what? Can I leave? Maybe. More cigarettes! Not that this is promoting good things.
Anna was an airhead.
What do you mean? Are you saying she was killed because she was an airhead? Or are you saying that she was an airhead for being killed?
I'm sure she's still an airhead, even in heaven. She changed her hair every day. If she lost a pound, she'd be ecstatic. Gain one, and she'd almost be in tears. She broke many, many plates every day at the diner, and she'd always have a smile on her face. Always having fun. Everyone looked at her and knew she was a cute, adorable, loving airhead. but they would be smiling right along with her. I wouldn't be surprised if the angels smiled with her too.
Whoa.
Isaac and Isaiah said that Anna was a fairy of the forest, a goddess.
And there goes one of the leads. Okey-doke then. Alright. What do we have here?
Good evening, Agent.
Wow!
Good evening, Mr.
Brian, the gravekeeper. Brian.
Mr. Brian.
He's very
I like
pale.
the retro look. Auditioning for Little Grave on the Prairie?
Anna. Oh, she was so beautiful. Too soon. Too soon to go to the grave. So sad. So sad.
I totally agree. That's why I'm here, looking for the one who did it. Were you close to her?
Anna, her smile, so warm. Anna, blonde hair, so bright.
There's a graveyard somewhere in town, Zach. I'm not excited about the idea, but maybe we should at least check it out.
Okay then. So we're talking to both of these? Yes, yes I am.
I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan.
So Anna was killed, but why does that bring the FBI here?
Quaint none. Darts bar employee.
I have an interest in murder cases involving young women.
Well, you know, man, this might just be another case to you, but it means the death of a friend to me. I don't want you taking this lightly like it's just another case.
I never take anything of this nature lightly, I assure you. I'm here to apprehend the perpetrator who did this.
Yeah, because local enforcement can't shine their own boots, right?
Good point. You can't always count on the police now, can you? But that doesn't mean you're going to capture the perpetrator yourself. Quint.
How do you know my name?
I memorized the name of every citizen before arriving in town. I also know about you and your significant other.
You mean Becky?
Don't underestimate the FBI. We know and see everything.
Okay.
Sorry if I was a little harsh. I want to help, I do. Okay?
Okay, Zach, I'll tell you how I knew his name. He's got a small Q on his hat. That was the only name beginning with Q that I could think of. He was even kind enough to tell us his girlfriend's name. I can read him like a book, Zach.
Okay. Well, he's got
You're
picks
York,
in his
right?
hair.
I'm Richard Dunn, the owner of the darts bar, Swery 65.
Oh, God.
How'd you like the town?
Oh, it's great. Aside from the murder that happened here.
Yep. Murder just doesn't fit with a small town like ours.
Well, Richard, I'll have to correct you on that. Crimes don't care about size. Big town, small town, just isn't a factor.
I guess you're right.
So, how did you know Anna?
I've known her since she was a child. She was the same age as my son.
Good God,
She
the
always stood
animation
out,
is horrible.
Pretty and all, just like her mother, Sally.
What do you know about Sally?
Well, I went all through school with her right here in town.
Ugh.
I never thought our children would be the same age.
I don't see her here today.
Ah, well, see, she lost her husband, and this time it's her daughter. She's at home right now, trying to make peace with it all.
You seem to know a lot. How long have you been in love with her?
Hey, don't go there. That scar of yours tells me you got your hands full too, right? Let's not dive into personal matters. It'll be better for you and me.
You're right, Richard. Collecting gossip won't help with the matter at hand.
Okay, well now we're getting somewhere. There's more over y'all. Who the hell are you? Oh, this is that doctor again. Who is this? Looks like he's straight up from Metal Gear Solid. Alright. Well, he's got army tattoos, so yeah, here we go.
So you're the FBI agent, are you?
The General.
I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan.
I'm the General. I fought for my country in the Vietnam War.
A real-life war hero. So why are you living here?
Soldier, this is my hometown. After a man returns from war, there's no place to go other than his hometown. Your little speech, you mentioned the raincoat killer.
Was that a problem?
You imbecile. The raincoat killer's no myth, not mere folklore, nor a fairy tale. It's based on actual events that happen in this town.
It is. I'm interested. Can you tell me more about this?
You kids today don't even know how to ask for something right. Soldier, if you want to hear more, you come to my office.
Okay.
He literally exudes raw power, Zach. Despite the credibility issues, we should give him a visit.
One thing, though. Calls himself a general, but isn't that a sergeant's uniform?
Good question. Alrighty. Oh no.
Are you getting closer to catching the murderer?
Hello again, Fiona.
Love the freckles.
Good to see you here.
Well, Dr. Johnson told me to be here. He said it would be important.
Well, that was good advice. He may be young, but he seems like a wise man.
Oh, and he's a very hard-working person, too. Everyone thinks he's some kind of weirdo, but I don't think so at all. People don't understand why he's in the autopsy room all day, but I do. He's doing research to make the world a better place in the future. You know, he already made a fortune in LA with his career.
I did not know that.
You didn't? Oh, the doctor is a very rich man. He has a really big house over by the lake.
Okay.
Amazing, Zach. He must be loaded. Rich and young. A perfect combination.
But you don't get that feeling from him at all, do you? He doesn't show it. That's one of the things I like best about him.
Well, I could have been fooled if it weren't for you. Thanks for the valuable information, Fiona.
Okay, let's talk to Usha.
Agent York, you make any progress?
Of course, plenty. Tell me, Usha, when is Anna's funeral?
That's still undecided. Sally isn't really in any condition to do it right now.
Her mother? I don't see her here.
Anna was her sole reason for living after her husband was deceased. Well, she's probably huddled up at home.
And I should probably take some time to pay her a visit.
Well, yes, you should. And I'd appreciate it if you could, too. But don't go too hard on her, okay?
Connect it. This is picking up a lot of side information that's going everywhere. Ooh, you look angry and unpleasant. I really want to find out about you. What the? Oh yeah, these are the ones from the fuel station. I don't get. No, don't get on so many levels. Just give me a second. Let me just get that. Thank you. Who are you?
Oh my pot is getting cold.
Roaming signatory. Nicknamed the Pot Lady.
Hey, mister, my pot is getting cold.
You are... who?
What are you saying? I'm Sigourney. Sigourney.
Sigourney. Okay. Now, what is the matter? Can you explain?
No time for chatting. I need to hurry. My pot is getting colder. Oh, you're useless.
Zach, we've met all sorts today, but really, she takes the cake. Amazing.
Okay. Let's have a chit-chat with Polly. Because Polly's always a weird talk.
Mr. Morgan, you're quite an impressive public speaker.
Really? Thank you, Polly.
You reminded me a little of a play I saw when I was younger.
What kind of play?
I'm talking about back when this place was still called the Mercury Theater. When I was young, I used to come here often with my husband. God rest his soul. We'd come on the weekend to see the latest play. He'd always pretend to be uninterested.
Uh-oh.
But I could tell he was excited inside. He was just one of those kind of guys, really, thinking about it now.
Really, Polly? So what's your favorite play?
Oh, well, I like so many. There was one in particular, but I can't recall the name anymore. Oh, it was a very famous one, too.
Something by Shakespeare?
Oh, no, nothing. One more bell that doesn't ring anymore. I've always been forgetful about the plays we used to see anyway. Oh, and my husband would get angry at me for forgetting what we saw. He'd go on for hours retelling what the play was about. His eyes were so sparkling, like a happy young...
I love York, he's just tapping out.
So, what's your favorite play?
Oh, I almost forgot, Mr. Morgan. We're going to have another guest soon. I have to get back and get things ready. Sorry for having to hurry away. I'll see you back at the hotel.
Zach, I think she could embarrass the toughest of the FBI's interrogators.
Yes.
She successfully avoided answering my question, Zach. Amazing.
There are so many things happening here that just... like these two. Alright, let's get this side of the room done before we go back.
Jim, thanks for your help in the forest. How are Isaac and Isaiah?
They're fine.
They really seem to love their grandpa.
Well, I guess they do, son. I want to keep them away from the filth of the material world as much as I can. Their mother agrees, which is why she lets me take care of them so often.
And that's why I want you to solve this case quickly and go home. Those rumors about that scar of yours do more damage than good around here.
I guess I reek of the material world, don't I? I have to, in order to do my job. But I understand what you mean.
I'd think the same if I was born in a place like this, Zach.
Okay. Somehow I don't think this is going to be normal.
Hello again, Agent York. How are you?
Good, thanks. And you?
Oh, I'm feeling pretty good today.
Well, that's good to hear. Do you have any information that could help me out?
Information? Sounds difficult and not my kind of conversation. Anyways, you should come by the gas stand again. I'll give you the best service in town.
Zach, perhaps you can tell me. Why did she bother coming here?
Good question.
I've nothing to say to you.
I haven't asked you anything yet, Jack.
Shut it! I might open up if you introduce me to, I don't know, a Ben Franklin or two.
Oh, what a creature. Guess there's always someone like him in every town.
Okay. He's just plain weird. Much like this power couple here.
Yeah!
Hey there, FBI. I'm Keith Ingram.
Keith Ingram.
FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan.
Okay.
Please call me York. That's what everyone always calls me.
Okay, York. No problem, man.
So, Keith, I hear you run the Milk Barn convenience store.
That's right, man. Rock and roll!
Do you sell raincoats there by any chance?
Yeah, but nobody ever buys them, though. Anyone who wears one of them, I say, just ain't a rocker. But you know, that scar of yours, now that scar rocks.
This scar rocks? Now that's a new one. I'll drop by your store soon, and let's talk then.
Yeah, cool, man. Rock on, FBI!
Okay. Marriage ban.
You're Isaac and Isaiah's mother?
Yes, I'm Lily.
I'm FBI Special Agent...
Agent York, right?
You are good.
The handsome special agent from the big city. The facial scar trademark. The way you introduce yourself. Everyone's talking about you.
Well, I can't say much about the scar. But the way I introduce myself, Zach and I consider it a kind of ritual of sorts.
Everyone has their own rituals. It's like always leaving the house left foot first. It's one of those things.
You certainly are a funny one.
So, have you noticed anything strange or out of place recently?
Well, Becky's been taking a couple of days off from work, but aside from that, I heard she was in shock after the murder. But...
You think there's something else?
Well, I took the boys along to see her today. She's always so kind to them, and they love seeing her too. But she took in the boys and told me to wait outside. Something about a special secret between just the three of them. I just couldn't understand it.
Now that's interesting.
It is interesting.
Thank you, Lily.
Perhaps we should give Becky a visit tomorrow, Zach.
Oh, yeah. Okay. How many more people we got? 2 there, and 1 here. Okay, who are you, sir? In the snakeskin
I'm FBI
trousers?
Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please, call
You're
me
in the jazz bar, I assume?
Wesley, owner of the gun store called Panda Bear. People around here call me the gunsmith.
Wesley the gun. Okay, Wesley Snipes, yeah.
Was there
okay.
something you want to ask me?
Okay, that's a really
How do you make a
bad
living
joke.
running a gun store in a place like this? I'd be worried because there can't be that many customers.
Worry gives a small thing a big shadow. I do gunsmith work in my shop, too. If you got the skills, the customers find you. All you need is a network.
I hope so.
Okay. I already have one of those. Yes, I want a flare. I'm sure I'll be using one before long.
You've got quite a selection here. No wonder people come from all around.
Even today, a customer paid me to go to Seattle for some help. I just got back.
I see. Well, I'll be sure to visit your store sometime. I'd like for you to take a look at my gun.
Understood. Look forward to it. The shop will be open again tomorrow. It's usually open from 2000 to 0600. See you then.
2000 to 06? In the morning? Weird. Who do we have here? Dirty knees. Defensive sitting stance.
I'm U.S. Special Agent Francis York Morgan. I presume you are the owner of the diner that Anna worked at?
That's right. I'd like to ask you a few questions about Anna Graham. Did you notice anything strange about her prior to the incident? Nick, are you hiding something?
No, nothing.
You sure?
I'm sorry, but I don't like repeating myself.
You are definitely hiding something.
Can you tell me if you noticed anything strange about Anna before the incident?
Well, I'm not sure if this will be of any help, but...
Anything, no matter how small, could be of help.
Well, you see, the diner closes when it rains. Many shops do that around here, as you might have heard. Anyway, Anna always seemed unfocused the day after it rained, and came in late, too. It was almost as if she used up all her energy the day before. Come to think of it, that was really strange. Did that legendary monster really kill her?
It wasn't a monster, just a criminal. Criminal I'm going to catch and bring to justice.
Okay. What?
Agent Morgan, I'd like to let everyone go home now. Let's go outside.
So I've talked to everyone, or time ran out? That Gina and the other guy that run the fuel station, they're just super creepy and weird. Okay. I have continues? Oh, a number of times I had to continue, right. I now have $6,000. Good God! When you launch, a patrol car will come soon. It's for an emergency. If I run out of fuel, definitely going to be an emergency, I can tell you that much.
Well then, Agent York, do you have any plans for this evening?
I was going to head back to the hotel and go over my notes. I need to contact HQ and give a progress report too.
Okay, and let's call it a day here.
Sounds good.
Contact my office when you finish your report. We'll pick you up tomorrow morning. Diane, the owner of the art gallery, should be back soon.
All right then, let's do that.
Hold on, Agent York. We're going out to eat at Nick's Diner. Would you like to come with us?
The diner? That might be nice.
Thomas is a great cook, but Nick is the real deal. No visit to Greenvale is complete without eating at the A&G.
A very appealing proposition. Zach, what do you think? We can always go back to the hotel after eating dinner, or go directly back to the hotel. You decide, Zach.
Let's eat.
Mm-hmm.
Why even question that? Like, clearly something weird is going to happen dialogue-wise.
I've been sheriff here for a long time now, and this is the worst murder I've ever seen.
Our town is a little odd in some ways, but it's usually a peaceful place.
We had our fair share of cases, but just the regular stuff. A high school kid shoplifting from the milk barn, maybe? Or some hot-headed kids fighting, fueled on liquor? Nothing more than that.
Agent York, what kind of cases have you dealt with in the past?
Not much different from those you've just mentioned.
Oh no!
The case I was on until last month, well, the guy killed 7 girls in a 3-month period. He sawed their heads off from the neck and took them back
People
to his house.
are
He
eating,
cleaned the
man!
skulls up and used them as utensils in his daily life, to eat from or as a urine cup. He hated women. That was his way of dealing with it. He'd fill skulls with ice, cola, and rum. then he'd down it in one gulp. For him, that was a holy ritual. The question of his mental state was the pivotal point.
I love how everyone's just freaking out here.
Man. For me, he was insane. 100%. Drinking from the skulls, well, that is one thing. But those he had used to relieve himself, he would then just use them to drink from, too. Yeah, that was too much for me. It's just not sanitary.
Okay, dinner's
Not
done.
Sanitary. That's probably not the problem for most of us.
What else? Ah, yes. An ingenious law school student raped over 800 victims. That was a nasty one.
Thank you, Agent York. Now, let's talk about something else.
You don't want to hear anymore? That's a shame, isn't it, Zach? I was just about to get to the good part, too.
Sounds like you live in a totally different world.
Obviously.
You're like an elite agent who just jumped out from a movie or something. In your eyes, we must look like we're just playing cops and robbers. I give up. I can't compete with you.
Don't say that, Emily. The cases you have solved are all full-fledged crimes. A crime is a crime. Size doesn't matter. There is no big and small. Crimes always have a criminal and a victim. No victim will ever welcome a crime, no matter what its size. So, fundamentally, there is no difference in size.
Well said, Agent Morgan. We work day and night to preserve peace and order in this town. You understand that, right?
Yep.
Of course. But still, I don't view shoplifting and Anna's murder as the same level of crime.
Me neither. I never even dreamt that such a thing could ever even happen in this town. I keep on expecting to see Anna here in this diner, waiting on tables.
Oh, God. Someone get him a box of tissues. He's going to die here.
Agent Morgan, we should have made dinner a more uplifting experience. Let's call it a night.
Okay. Good night, then.
Bloody hell. It's like... He was alright with the person using skulls for receptacles, but having him as a piss pot and a drinking cup was where he drew the line. Okay, back to the investigation. Yay! How the hell do I get there? Well, clearly I'm not walking all the way there. Time to steal a car. Where is Sheriff's Department? There it is. Now, can I steal a car? I can! Haha! That. Get in car. Dun -dun. Alrighty. Out of here. Okay. According to the map, down that road over there. Do-do-do. Yep. Follow this road.
Zach, if you notice anything, just stop me.
Okay, around the corner. Whoa. Dun, 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 dun. stuck because I did not pay attention to where I need to go. Damn it! Okay. So, I need to go... Okay. I need to come back around, go up and through there. And about sneezing. Damn it. It's right there and I can feel it. Crazy town. This place is full of craziness. Apparently there's no limit to this point in time. Bum bum. Alrighty. And this one will take me where I need to go. Yes! Found it. Time to go. Oh, no, interesting. Even his little arms move when you turn the steering wheel. That is a very nice detail that I was not expecting. Alrighty. There we go. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Jesus Christ. Around the corner. That's the fender bender. Yay! Okay, what's this? Oh, he's old school typewriter. Who is he, Stephen King? Or is this a Misery sort of reference?
Okay then, Zach. Let's go back over our progress. First, the victim, Anna's death. She was found hanging from a tree in the forest. She was cut open with a knife from her chest down to her stomach. That was the direct cause of death.
Yep.
The strangulation marks and skull fracture were caused after death. Her tongue was also bit off, and I found something inside her mouth. Do you remember what that was, Zach? That's right. We found the same red seed in her mouth. According to Emily, it was raining when Anna was killed, but traces of tears were still evident on her face. Which means the perpetrator killed Anna under a roof in the lumber mill.
Yep.
And then carried her body into the woods after it stopped raining.
That is true.
We found numerous important pieces of evidence at the site of the crime. A total of 4 things. Knee prints in the grass. A wood chip with metal dust. A photo of a man with a tattoo on his back, and one other thing. Do you remember what that was, Zach?
Ah, crap.
That's right. A broken stiletto heel. Aligning this with the other evidence suggests that 2 people came into contact with Anna's body prior to it being discovered by us. Those being the perpetrator who killed Anna and Miss Stiletto Heel. there is also the possibility that a third party carried Anna to the woods. That means we could be dealing with 3 people. 2 or 3 people. In any case, Miss Stiletto Heel may have vital information. We need to find her next. We didn't use forensic methods, but we're still closing in on the criminal.
Obviously.
Have I forgotten anything?
Ah, of course. The marks on her hand tell us that Anna was gripping something when she died. Do you remember that, Zach?
Yes.
What do you think she was holding on to? That's right. A round object. The marks on her hand suggest a peace mark. The man in the photo found in the woods had a tattoo of an upside-down peace mark on his back. These 2 could well be related.
Obviously.
But we don't know for sure. Next, the townfolk. A few are worthy of special attention. Carol McLean, the singer and bar owner. She's Thomas's sister. Then there's Nick Cormack, the owner of the diner. Both of them seem to be hiding something. There's Diane, the owner of the art gallery, who's out of town. Then we have problematic, old, rich, and eccentric Harry. Both will be tough to crack. Well, we just have to go one by one. I've been thinking, one of the biggest rewards here is the fantastic food. Enjoying food is cultural, and yet it's also a bit uncivilized. It's interesting how good food motivates me to work harder during investigations.
Oh, and on Emily's back, it was strange to me. Hey, don't take that the wrong way, Zach. I wasn't getting all excited or anything. But it did make me feel strange. Nostalgic and sad almost.
It's starting to rain. I think this case may take a while.
Obviously. High quality beef will satisfy a large amount of hunger. Did not know that. Go surprise. A fish rather hard to find. Yep. Oh, doghouse. Who the? What the? What the hell? Alrighty, so we finished it all. Well, that particular day. Total number of days, 4 days. Yep, thank you. How much cash did I get? Only $82. Wow. Suck it. Who is this other hotel guest? Oh, kids. Strange. Angel kids again.
Are you thirsty?
You must be very thirsty.
You only take milk with your coffee?
Coffee with milk. That's all.
Huh?
Who are you?
Oh.
My name is Becky.
I have hollow beard hair. I need a shave. Anna's friend.
What are you doing here?
My name is Becky.
Anna's friend?
My name is Becky.
After your throat is quenched, you must do what you must do.
Take a sip of coffee and go.
Okay, kids.
Huh?
The door's open again. The kids are gone. And I need a shave. The character, not me. Okay. Weird. Cover a little bit of hunger. Take. Thank you. Take. Okay. Well, through the mystery door we go. What happens, I do not know. Whoa.
That's me. That's me when it happened.
When what happened? Tomatoes are nutritious and will satisfy a small amount of hunger. Thank you.
Zach, this case looks like it's directly related to us. I do not know how yet, but I do know I need some coffee.
George said he'd have someone pick us up in the parking lot. Let's get some breakfast with Polly first.
Oh, the weirdness of having breakfast with Polly again. Okay. Let's see. Ooh, we got a different suit to wear. Alright. Change clothes. Yes. Clean. Yes. Okay. Well, that was fun. Let's do that. Open up that. Have a shave. Have some shower time. It went from slight amount of hair to full facial hair in 3 seconds. And I have to have a shower, that's good. But we are in clean clothes and that's the main point. Give a quick save. Alright, all saved. Alright. Let's go have some breakfast with Polly.
Whoa there! Did you need something?
No, I was just passing by. I didn't think anybody else was here other than Polly. The door opening like that it surprised me, that's all.
Sapling salesman.
I'm Kaysen, Forrest Kaysen. Nice to meet you. I travel a whole lot, you see, selling tree saplings. Just the usual salesman doing the usual road trip. Sometimes I feel, I don't know, like a jolly old bumblebee spreading pollen.
FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan.
I get it. You're the special agent Scarface that everyone's yakking about. Nice to meet you, Francis.
Special Agent Scarface? I'd need a bigger scar to live up to that name. Call me York. That's what everyone calls me.
What? You got it, York.
Is this your first visit here, then?
No, sir. Actually, I've been coming here once or twice a year for, a while now. I don't get much business here, but it sure does make a fine vacation. I mean, it's a gorgeous hotel at a bargain price. It's so relaxing in these parts, too. Oh, I just love all the nature. I feel so relaxed here. Say hi to Willie. Oh, don't worry, he's a good boy. Do you like dogs?
Hey, Willie. How you doing?
He's pretty smart, too. Oops, before I forget, let me give you this. It's just a sample of what I sell.
Thank you. How kind of you.
Where'd he pull that one from?
FBI out here. Sounds like more than just a vacation.
A murder, actually. The perpetrator is still out there. Try to stay indoors at night and during the rain. We want to prevent it from happening again, okay?
Oh, it's a darn shame. Places like this used to be the safest in America.
No, it
Did
just
I ask you something?
got hidden really well.
Do you know a lot about seeds?
Seeds? Gardening, huh? You don't look like a green thumb, but let me tell you though, I'm pretty much the only one who can make those saplings sprout. There's a trick to it that can't really be passed on, you know? It's like, the secret of making a good smoked ham, something like that. But you know, once they sprout, you don't need to do much. You can leave it be, and why, it'll turn into a big tree no matter what happens. Kind of like those stocks that politicians buy that just keep growing and growing. Well, you just wait and see. This town is gonna love them. Right. We were just about to go take a morning stroll, so I'll get going. Good luck now with that case.
Thanks.
Zach, do you remember what the coffee said? Forrest Kaysen. F.K.
This show has just begun.
Okay. So, sapling Kaysen gave me, he said it's pretty tricky to grow properly, but the bigger the challenge, the better. Anyway. Let's go have some breakfast.
Breakfast looks as good as yesterday's.
I hope you enjoy it.
I will, and thank you. I just met Kaysen, actually.
Ah, good old Mr. Kaysen. Did he give you a sapling?
As a matter of fact, he did. Don't tell me he gives one to everyone he meets.
No. Only to the people he feels comfortable with. He told me. He must feel really comfortable with me.
He must. Is there anyone he hasn't given a sapling to?
Mustard? Okay, I'll just get it from the kitchen then.
No.
What the?
Mustard has nothing to do with it. I was wondering if you know of anyone that Kaysen didn't give a sapling to.
Oh, too much pepper. I did think it might be. I'm sorry.
Oh, Zach, I forgot. We'll never get anything out of her, will we?
Not really.
Forrest Kaysen. He's hiding something.
You think?
You think so too, right, Zach?
But no need to rush. All secrets are hidden until they are inevitably divulged. The powers of entropy. The world exposes everything and causes chaos. Just like this coffee.
Okay. Oh. Good to know. Alright, let's go face the day and see where we're going from here. Do, 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 ba, da, da. A doll that expresses rain by turning around. A weather doll. Okay. So who got to meet me? Oh, God.
Good morning, Agent Morgan. Did you sleep well?
Morning, George. Dreamland was quite nice.
You do look well rested. Oh, I was up practically all night doing paperwork. Thomas helped me out, so I was able to go home and get some sleep, but not enough.
Diane got back into town late last night. We should give her a visit.
Which means going to the art gallery, correct?
She lives and works in the office there, so it's the only place to find her. The gallery is open from 10 to 1700.
Time for some art appreciation. A cultural activity in such a small countryside town. Amazing, Zach.
What with the teeth? It's like, yes, I love talking like this. Anyway. Alrighty.
The gallery is called Muses Gallery. The Muses were the 9 daughters of the goddess of memory in Greek mythology.
Ah, it's just like Diane to name it that way.
She that intelligent a woman?
Oh, maybe. You'll see for yourself soon enough.
Did you see how Emily reacted, Zach? I sense that this Diane is not popular among other women. I can't wait to meet her.
The gallery is on the north side of town. Take the road along the lake and go north.
Alright. Okay.
An art gallery in such a small town. Am I prejudiced to think that it doesn't seem to fit?
Greenvale and every small town has every right to enjoy art.
That's right. Small towns tend to be full of highly cultured people. Although I can't say I've ever been to the gallery myself.
George, what about you? Are you into art?
Actually, yes. I like going to the gallery. It's very relaxing there.
Really, George? I never knew that about you for all this time.
Emily, please. I'm just as cultured as everyone else.
Some people just have sides to them that you'd never expect. By the way, about Diane, the owner of the gallery. Is she the type that isn't very appreciated by other women?
What do you mean?
Exactly what it sounds like, Emily. Is she very attractive, especially to the opposite sex?
So you're asking if she's sexy, right?
Well, she does always wear high heels.
And definitely, it's, hard to explain.
But that doesn't make me biased, okay? She just seems to look down on people. She always has. I just don't like people like that.
That must be because sex appeal has no effect on you.
Now that's out of line.
I'm sorry, Emily. I didn't mean to poke fun at you. You just reacted so strongly to Diane's name.
I did not. It's like you're suggesting I'm the total opposite of her. Is that it?
Oh, Emily, that's not what anyone is suggesting. Let's just drop this conversation, okay?
Alrighty, so take the next turn off in Ocean. If I can find one. There we go. Oh. No. I think I got that one. Wow. So come back out and take the next. Okay. That was nearly right. Just followed all the way around, apparently. Geez, you burn through fuel so quick in this. Crap. Ow. Getting there. Nearly there. So close. Thank God. Ooh! Finally. Muse's Gallery.
Looks more like an old mansion than an art gallery.
Diane liked the building so much she turned it into an art gallery.
She left the exterior untouched and had the insides redone.
So she's rich.
She bought this place, didn't she? Does that answer your question?
Indeed it does. Well, George, Emily, I want to talk with Diane alone. Will you wait here for me?
Don't tell me you still don't trust us.
No, that's not it. But this is very important to me. I always make sure that I meet with the important ones, one-on-one. Otherwise, it's difficult to sense the subtle reactions of the suspect. This is just how I do things, and I'd appreciate your understanding.
Go on, then. You're not going to listen to us anyway, are you?
You're starting to understand me, George. Well then, Zach, let's go and meet Lady Diane.
Okay. Well, that's a statement piece.
Hello? Hello? No reply. Let's take a look around then, Zach.
Nobody greet us. Doesn't this gallery have its own employees? Yeah. Let's use that. Can't gold doll.
Hello, Olivia. Do you like art?
Yes, I do. Well, I mean...
What happened to her? Oh,
I
God.
like trees.
Trees. Okay. Ah, but I see because these are all tree paintings. Do you come here often then?
Well, no. Just sometimes. I'm sorry, I really need to get back to the diner.
Zach, she was
That
lying
was
about
weird.
something. She said trees, not paintings of trees. She doesn't need to come here to see trees. There's tons of trees outside.
Interesting. Okay then. I don't know, let's have a look at this. Trees at twilight. A beautiful painting of 6 trees bathed in sunset glow. What did she drop? You got a memo. Key to the gallery. Okay, what's the memo? Tree at sunset, red leaves, dancing red butterfly. It's like 5 meters tall. Pretty big for an object art. Pointy branches, razor sharp leaves. Good taste on the curator's part, greeting us with such a cool and sharp setup. Right, Zach? That's one way of looking at it. It's locked. Interesting. Only certain paintings are highlighted. I'll need to unlock this to enter the office. The password is a 3-digit number. In other words, the piece of thing she gave me was a clue. Okay. Were there other places to go though? So it doesn't mean I can go in here. Ah, Red Dead Redemption. There's a good game. I really should get back into Red Dead and finish that. Okay. Lots of art installations. A painting used to be displayed here. The title plate reads, "Red butterflies frolicking through the painting itself is nowhere to be seen." Autumn leaves. A beautiful painting depicting 4 trees and their ruddy splendor. Oh, you know this is going to come back to bite me at some point. Okay, so there are 4 of them. Okay. So see if we can find this other painting. Because I assume at some level let's observe that our first one, see if we know got that right. I think it was 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. Okay. Twilight trees. Trees. 6. Okay. Now we just have to find the butterfly one, which is somewhere. Or did Olivia's note give us all the clues? Dancing red butterflies. Let's see. Because if I know my puzzles, it's always the same thing. It's simple, straight to the point. I don't like this. What is this? Why is it here? No, make sliding storage room. Looks like paintings are stored inside. Aha! The butterfly one. Large tree. Red butterflies frolicking. A large tree and red butterflies. It almost looks like it's burning. This is just one tree. Go 1. Alright, so what was the order in that note? I feel like a dick when I can't remember things straight off the bat. So, sunset, red, butterflies. So, 641 is the code, I would assume. I'm pretty sure that's the reason why we're here. And they're all empty. Okay. Interesting. Why do I feel I'm going to be coming back to this at some point? So, 641 as far as I can go. Two points for Shane.
Like I said, there's no point in you having this. I can put it to far better use. I'm taking it with me, okay?
That's fine by me then, as you wish.
That's the Joe.
The FBI agent, right? Just wait a moment, please. I'll be right with you.
This is the lady that came out of the car at KF.
Scene of the crime.
That's right. I was drinking at the bar with Nick until early morning. I'm sure if you ask him about it, he'll say the same.
Very well. I'll be sure to do that. But one other thing. That argument with Carol just now.
She's always like that. She thinks of me as an enemy, always bickering at what I say.
Is there any reason for that?
Perhaps because someone she liked ended up with me in my bed?
That would explain it, yes. If I may be so bold, who was the lucky man?
Oh, I sleep with anyone I wish. Anyone I prefer to sleep with. I guess she had her eye on one of them, but I don't know who it was exactly. I could sleep with you, if you like.
I'm flattered by your offer, but I don't think that would be appropriate. You're exactly the kind of woman a man in my job should never get involved with.
Isn't that a shame, darling?
That walking sounds hard.
I'll be frank. Right now, you are not a suspect. But both Zach and I are certainly feeling shaky about you.
If you want to remain in the clear, just watch yourself from now on.
Oh, you don't know, do you? Artists and art lovers, we love a good thrill.
Thank you for your help. I have nothing further to ask you at the moment. Goodbye.
Why do I get so much cash? I don't get it. It's weird. Small amount of health. You'd think it'd be in the thing. Small first aid kit.
I had a chat with Diane. She said she was at the bar drinking with Nick at the time of the murder. We need to confirm her story. Let's talk to Nick at the diner.
Very well, Agent Morgan. I have to head back to the department and clear up some paperwork. Go with Emily to the A&G diner.
Okay, then.
I'll show you the way. The diner's open from 9 to 2100.
Just as we suspected, Zach. Diane is the key to this case. I have a feeling she will lead us right to the criminal.
That's Kaysen. Looks like the show has just begun, and it has an all-star cast.
Let's go to Diane. We need to talk with Nick and Olivia ASAP. Yep. Okay. All the cars are here. Fabulous. The question is it filled up or is it running low on?
Emily, do you know a man named Forrest Kaysen?
FK.
Yes, I know him. The sapling salesman, right? He always uses strange comparisons when he talks.
I'd like to know more about him. What does he do when he comes to town?
He's a salesman, so I guess he sells things? Maybe he comes on vacation. We haven't seen many tourists recently, but he comes pretty often.
Is that all?
Well, now that you mention it, he seems quite friendly with the Ingrams, with Isaac and Isaiah. Maybe you should ask them about Kaysen.
Okay, I will.
Okay. Alright, so. Nope, I'm running low on fuel. Good to know. Alrighty, let's check the map and see. Can we follow this straight back into town? Let's get me to the diner. Kinda. Nope, hold on. Diner. Diner is over the river, and it's here. So, if I track backwards, go back. I have no idea where I am. Here we are. So, if I follow that to that main road and then follow that back through, that should take me to the diner. Awesome. Now, does that take me past fuel? Oh good, I can get to the gas station. God knows I need that. So, straight up, yep. Alright, so. Crap.
Emily, don't you find it a bit suffocating to be around George so much?
Well, we aren't always together. And anyway, I've gotten used to him.
Impressive. Women are very adaptable.
No, it's not like that, actually. George is hard-headed, sure, but he's also a hard-working man. That's why the townsfolk trust him so much.
The very epitome of the rural sheriff.
That's right. He isn't some hotshot FBI agent. This place isn't like the city. Everyone knows everyone else.
What about you and Anna? Were you two close?
No, not close, really. I don't seem to have much in common with teenagers nowadays. All they talk about are boys, clothes, and accessories. I don't have much interest in any of those things.
There is a gap between a teenager and being in your 20s.
Everyone's different, that's all. Me and you, too.
Zach, I'm not liking the way this conversation is heading. Let's concentrate on driving instead.
Alrighty. Probably get some fuel finally. Oh yeah, 10:30 a.m. Yay. That's milk bar. There we go. Fuel station. God knows I need it right this moment. There it is. Yay! Let's talk. My info, you go and bring me some Benjamin or two. So, I have money. Ass. Bloody hell.
Uh-huh.
Hey there. Fill her up. Let me know if you want me to pump it. Oh, God. Yes. Bloody hell. And watch her provocative ass crawl all the way back into the door. Why? Who? Why? Why would someone make this? Anyway. We got fuel again. We're all ready to go. Good thing is this road should get me straight to the diner.
Let's just focus on getting to the diner and cut the chit-chat.
Excellent. I swear I'm going to have half the road maps of this place burned into my brain after the end of this game. Diner is just there on the road, not that far away. Bum, bum. There we are. Hey!
The A&G Diner. Wonder what the A and G stand for. Any ideas, Emily?
Nope, I don't know either.
Air and gravity, perhaps? Access and games? Aliens and Godzilla? Who knows?
Is it important to know? Why don't you just ask Nick?
Oh, I will. But first, I need to eat. Wonder what's good here.
Bloody hell.
Welcome, Mr. Agent.
Hi, Olivia. Let me have your special for today. And some fresh coffee.
Our special today is turkey. A turkey and gravy sandwich.
Oh, this is the sandwich part.
Perfect. Emily, you eat something too. It'll be on the FBI.
Okay then, I'll go all out. I'll have the T-bone steak. I usually can't order it because it's a little too expensive.
Mrs. Olivia Cormack, I am here for Mr. Stewart's lunch. If it is ready, I'd thank you a bunch.
Yes, of course. Just a moment. Here you go. The usual. 1 turkey, strawberry jam, and cereal sandwich.
Sounds like the sinner's sandwich.
What?
Self-inflicted punishment to atone for past sins. He's setting an example.
Mr. Francis York Morgan, you should try
this wonderful lunch. It's more than a delicious, tasty crunch. So says Mr. Stewart.
No, that's fine. I've just ordered my own lunch.
Mr. Francis York Morgan? I, that is. Mr. Stewart's order is delicious, I should mention. And Mr. Nick Cormack is a genius for creating this perfection. So says Mr. Stewart.
Still, I have a hunch I might not like it. You sure that sandwich is that good?
Mr. Francis York Morgan, making decisions based on intuitions is always a sign of bad FBI agents. So says Mr. Stewart.
Harry, you're right. I'll give it a try.
So, strawberry jam, turkey, and cereal.
I can't believe it. This is fantastic.
What's with the
Really
music?
good. Olivia, I'm sorry, but can I change my order? I'll have what Harry is having.
It turned into an 80s movie. What the hell?
Nick and Diane. They hardly make the perfect couple, do they? Is it widely known that they go drinking together, just the two of them?
To be honest, I don't pay attention to these things.
Not into local gossip?
Well, when I moved here, I was still in high school, and I kept wearing the same wild clothes from my school in Seattle. I was young back then. And before I knew it, there were rumors all over the school. She'll screw anyone. That's what they said. Totally unfounded, of course. Anyway, after that, I just sort of chose not to really trust gossip.
I get where you're coming from. I used to dress like a hardcore punk rocker when I was in high school.
You? A punk rocker?
Nobody took my side, even when I had good grades. People rejected me just because of what I wore. I was young back then, too.
Even still, I just don't see you as a punk rocker.
And you laugh? Look at you. No makeup on, dressed in uniform, eating a steak for lunch. Okay, back to work. Let's talk to Nick.
Alright. Nicky boy! What's up? Could you tell us what you were doing the night Anna was killed? I was at the bar with Diane. What did the two of you talk about, Nick? Rembrandt and Turner. Is that a problem? No, no problem. If you think Diane did it, you're wrong. No, that's not it. Oh, so it's me you're after, isn't it? You're wrong again. So much for FBI, huh? That isn't the case either, Nick. I think there's something both of you are hiding. You can tell when people are hiding something by their reactions. Eyes, tongues, and hand movements, sweat, dry lips, neck angels, and such. I'm working here. If you aren't ordering anything, get out. Okay, Nick is straight up and to the point. Nick and Diane's story matches up. It isn't hard evidence, but it certainly supports her alibi. Ah, but the two of them could be in cahoots. I think we need to talk to Olivia again, Zach.
There's something I'd like to confirm with you, Olivia, if that's okay.
Yes, well, so long as it doesn't take too long.
First, what were you and Nick doing on the night of the murder?
I was here in the diner. Nick said he was going to the bar for a couple of drinks.
Does he go to the bar often? Leaving you to hold up the fort?
Yes. He says he enjoys the conversation with Diane. I thought they went drinking again together that night.
Do the three of you ever go drinking together?
Well, you see, I'm really not into art.
And your husband is well versed in the arts then, I take it?
Oh, yes. Looking at art and talking about it is his way of relaxing.
People just aren't what they seem. Like a certain someone who was into punk rock 10 years ago.
You are absolutely right, Emily. But you can be an art lover and a liar at the same time. One more thing, Olivia. You just said that you aren't interested in art.
That's right. And...
So, how come I bumped into you at the art gallery? Didn't seem like Nick brought you there. You were there alone.
Well, I like trees, is the thing. That's why I went there.
Surely you'd be better off in the forest, rather than an art gallery then. I think you went to the gallery not to see trees, but to see Diane, right?
Yeah, obviously.
Or perhaps this isn't the right place to ask.
Meet me in the backyard. You can get there from the parking lot. I'll wait for you there for an hour after we close up.
You're quiet. Key to backyard.
They close at 2100. Should we get something to drink and wait?
Okay. That's weird. So clearly she's got something that she wants to get off her chest. What it is a very question.
Agent York, what do we do now?
I want to hear what Olivia has to say. Let's kill time until the diner closes.
Okay, then I'm gonna make a trip back to the department. I'll see you in the backyard later.
Okay, sounds good.
See you later then.
Zach, about Olivia. I presume she wants to tell us something about Nick and Diane. Let's hope it's not just something for the gossip columns.
It's something for the gossip columns. Alright, well, on the strength of that, let me find a telephone, which is over yonder, and save, and that will be the end of the stream for this particular episode of Deadly Premonitions, which has been really good. I wonder. Probably shouldn't try to get in here. Why not? Need to show the man some Benjamins. Anyway. Alrighty, so quick save. Clink. Yes, we will save. And I'll say thank you very much for popping along for the stream. Thank you very much for coming with me on this weird journey through Deadly Premonitions. It's not the best game in the world, but my god, it's weird. And it just has so many strange things happening. Yes. I'll say many things about many games, but this one just takes the cape. Now, what channels are available for me to raid? Always the important question that one must ask this time of night. Ah, the completionist is up and running. Excellent. Alright, send you all over to the completionist. He's a lovely guy. He's very good at his job. He completes games and he has an absolute love for games. Other than that, thank you very much for coming along for the ride, and I'll see you on the next stream.